wishing you a day of deep clarity and quiet inspiration. Welcome back. There is a specific golden nostalgia to a classic farmhouse garden. The soft scent of herbs, the sound of the wind through climbing vines, and the comforting sight of weathered wood and stone. Today, we're focusing on the art of unpretentious outdoor beauty. In cozy garden ideas inspired by classic farmhouse style, we explore how to layer vintage accents, rustic textures, and abundant plantings to craft a micro-paradise that feels like a breath of fresh country air. Welcome to the front entryway of a classic rustic farmhouse, a space where time seems to slow down and every detail honors the quiet beauty of countryside living. The design combines traditional farmhouse architecture with exuberant, natural garden borders. Off-white weatherboard siding and a heavy timber-framed porch roof create a warm, structural backdrop. Beneath the shelter, a pair of vintage wooden spindle chairs and a small coffee table rest on stone pavers, perfect for morning coffee. A light gravel walkway, edged with curved stone pavers, leads up to the rustic wooden door. The surrounding beds are packed with soft, cottage-style favorites. Lush hydrangeas in shades of sky blue and crisp white, bright red geraniums in terracotta pots, delicate daisies, potted ferns in galvanized tub planters, and trailing window boxes bursting with colorful seasonal blooms. The atmosphere is pure, nostalgic vintage charm. Surrounded by rolling green hills in the distance, the cottage feels rooted in history and nature. The natural wood textures, mossy rooflines, and vibrant splashes of flower petals give off a warm, lived-in energy. Light filters across the gravel path, highlighting the soft pastels and lush greenery, making the front entrance feel like an open, welcoming embrace. Sitting under the porch shelter in those wooden chairs offers complete peace. The sound of gravel crunching gently, the soft buzzing of bees among the hydrangeas, and the sweet fragrance of fresh blossoms filling the air create a deeply grounding experience. Whether watching the afternoon light shift over the countryside or sipping tea surrounded by potted plants and garden beds, this cozy farmhouse garden offers an effortless sanctuary to pause, breathe, and enjoy the simple pace of slow living. Welcome to a peaceful corner of the countryside, where time slows down to match the gentle rhythm of nature. This idyllic farmhouse porch and garden pathway offer a front-row seat to the simple beauty of slow living. The design masterfully connects outdoor living space with a sweeping, natural landscape. In the foreground, a dark wooden deck creates a welcoming patio area, complete with a cozy wooden bench, soft textiles, a sun hat, and a small side table holding warm tea and a book. From the deck, an irregular flagstone path winds past a small glass greenhouse and leads your eyes out toward open fields and distant rolling hills. Along the stone facade of the cottage, climbing roses and window boxes overflowing with terracotta, potted herbs frame classic timber window frames. On either side of the path, lush garden beds burst with creamy peonies, soft pink roses, spiky purple lavender, ornamental grasses, and delicate white blossoms. The atmosphere is pure, romantic cottagecore charm. Dappled afternoon light washes across the deck, illuminating the earthy stone walls and lush greenery. The contrast between warm-weathered timber, cool flagstone, and vibrant pastel flowers gives the space a timeless storybook feel. Everything appears thoughtfully curated yet wildly abundant, as if nature and home have merged seamlessly over generations. Sitting on this porch bench with a cup of tea, watching the sunlight play across the flower beds, is an experience in pure peace. The gentle scent of lavender and blooming roses floats on the fresh country air, while the rustle of leaves and distant bird songs create a soothing natural melody. Whether you're getting lost in a good book, tending to potted herbs, or simply gazing down the stone path toward the open countryside, this cozy farmhouse haven invites you to take a deep breath, unwind, and rest your soul. Unlatching the weathered wooden gate opens the door to a world that feels untouched by the rush of modern life. Welcome to a romantic countryside farmhouse, where every blossom and stone path tells a story of peaceful, slow living. The design embraces classic English cottage garden principles, blending structure with wild, joyful abundance. A rustic split-rail wooden fence and an open wooden gate frame the entrance, inviting you down a winding path of light flagstones and fine gravel. In the background sits a quintessential whitewashed cottage with slate roof tiles, a brick chimney trailing soft smoke, and white roses climbing clear to the second-story windows. On either side of the walkway, layered flower beds overflow with texture and color: vibrant pink garden roses, spiky blue and purple delphiniums, foxgloves, hydrangeas, and trailing ivy spilling out of terracotta pots lining the path. The atmosphere is pure fairytale romance and nostalgic warmth. Dappled sunlight filters through the surrounding mature trees, softly illuminating the lush pastels against the rustic timber and white cottage facade. The combination of weathered wood, aged clay pots, and thick floral borders creates an authentic, lived-in energy. It feels effortless and organic, as though the house and garden grew up together in quiet harmony. Stepping past the wooden gate and walking down this flower-lined stone path instantly soothes the senses. The air is rich with the sweet fragrance of climbing roses, lavender, and damp earth. Listening to the faint rustle of leaves, the hum of bees in the flower beds, and seeing smoke gently curl from the chimney creates a profound sense of comfort. Whether arriving home after a long day or simply taking a slow morning stroll to tend to the potted plants, this peaceful farmhouse garden provides an unforgettable sanctuary to slow down, breathe deeply, and reconnect with nature's quiet rhythm. Tucked quietly against the weathered wood of an old potting shed, this shaded seating nook is an absolute haven for quiet reflection. Welcome to a cozy garden retreat, built around the beauty of slow living and timeless countryside charm. The design thoughtfully integrates rustic hardscaping with abundant, layered planting. Irregular flagstone pavers lead from a pea gravel path to form a small patio area. Nestled under a wooden window framed by climbing pink roses sits a classic slatted wooden bench, softened with a striped throw blanket and cozy pillows. Beside it, a round wrought iron bistro table holds a vintage metal watering can, teacups, and stacked terracotta pots filled with fresh potted herbs. Lush borders encircle the space with rich texture: vibrant purple hydrangeas, fluffy pink and white peonies, lavender, daisies, and tall foxgloves reaching toward the sky. The overall vibe is pure storybook cottagecore romance. The contrast of warm, sun-cured timber siding, aged stone, and weathered iron gives the space a grounded, lived-in feel. Dappled sunlight filters gently through the foliage, illuminating the soft pastel petals and fresh greenery. It feels private, intimate, and perfectly secluded, a hidden garden corner that feels like it's been lovingly tended for decades. Sitting on this wooden bench with a warm cup of tea in hand offers an instant feeling of peace. The subtle fragrance of blooming roses, hydrangeas, and fresh herbs drifts through the cool air, while the soft hum of garden life creates a natural, soothing soundtrack. Whether you're reading a book, sketching, or simply taking a slow pause to breathe in the natural beauty around you, this rustic farmhouse nook invites you to disconnect from the world and embrace total serenity. Tucked beneath a grand timber pergola heavy with climbing roses, this shaded patio is the heart of an idyllic countryside retreat. Welcome to an outdoor dining space designed for slow meals, quiet conversations, and complete immersion in nature's beauty. The layout harmoniously blends structural garden elements with lush, romantic flora. An rustic moss-dusted flagstone path leads directly beneath a sturdy wooden pergola that forms a natural open-air room. At the center sits a weathered wooden dining table set with a potted plant, surrounded by classic wooden chairs draped in cozy knit throws and soft pillows. Framing this central dining area is an extraordinary tapestry of color and texture, overflowing soft blue and white hydrangeas, spiky purple lavender, tall pink foxgloves, delphiniums, and delicate white daisies. Up above, the pergola beams are draped in a heavy, fragrant canopy of pale pink roses and purple clematis. The atmosphere is pure, romantic cottagecore elegance. The traditional white weatherboard cottage and stone facade in the background lend a grounded historical feel. Light filters softly through the rose-covered trellis, casting dappled shadows across the stone floor and highlighting the pastel blooms. It strikes a perfect balance between refined outdoor living and wild, untamed garden charm, feeling effortlessly beautiful and deeply welcoming. Sitting at this wooden table under a blanket of sweet-scented roses is an experience in pure tranquility. The soft hum of bees drifting between the lavender, the gentle rustle of leaves overhead, and the fragrant breeze coming off the flower beds create an enchanting sensory sanctuary. Whether enjoying a slow morning breakfast, hosting a quiet alfresco dinner with friends, or simply sitting back with a hot tea to admire the garden in full bloom, this peaceful farmhouse patio offers an unforgettable escape to slow down and savor life's sweetest moments. Opening these heavy rustic wooden doors feels like revealing a secret portal to another time. Welcome to a cozy farmhouse garden patio designed to bring the beauty of nature right to your doorstep. The layout creates a seamless transition from the warm, timbered interior out into the lush countryside landscape. The wooden doorway naturally frames a sunny flagstone patio surrounded by fine gravel. At the center of the patio sits a vintage bistro set, a small round table holding a hot cup of tea and an open book, flanked by two classic wooden chairs. Potted herbs like basil and rosemary rest on the indoor counter and extend onto the stone floor in terracotta pots. Beyond the seating area, a winding flagstone path draws the eye deeper into overflowing garden beds packed with fluffy blue and pink hydrangeas, purple lavender, ferns, daisies, and tall foxgloves against a rustic stone cottage wall. The atmosphere is full of warm, nostalgic cottagecore charm. Looking out from the shaded, rustic interior toward the sunlit garden creates a comforting contrast, offering both shelter and an open invitation to step outside. Dappled sunlight warms the stone pavers and highlights the rich pastel blooms, giving the entire garden a soft, storybook glow that feels grounded, intimate, and timeless. Stepping out through the open doors into the cool morning air provides an instant feeling of peace. The fragrance of freshly potted herbs mingling with blooming lavender and roses fills the air, while gentle breezes rustle through the surrounding trees. Whether sipping your morning coffee right at the threshold, sitting outside to read a chapter under the open sky, or simply admiring the view from inside on a quiet afternoon, this peaceful farmhouse doorway offers the ultimate escape to unwind and enjoy the art of slow living. Strolling down a crunchy gravel path framed by soft petals and vintage shutters feels like stepping right into a quiet countryside daydream. Welcome to a romantic farmhouse garden designed to celebrate the effortless beauty of nature. The design masterfully pairs rustic architectural details with lush, abundant planting. The whitewashed weatherboard farmhouse facade, complete with dark green wooden shutters and window ledges lined with vintage metal watering cans and terracotta pots, sets a charming background. Climbing roses and clematis weave up the siding around the multi-pane windows. A fine gravel walkway, neatly bordered by weathered stone edging, leads your eye down toward a simple wooden gate that opens up to distant rolling hills. On the right, beneath the shade of a grand leafy tree, a wooden garden bench sits nestled amidst lush, rounded hydrangeas, ferns, spiky lavender, and vibrant ground cover. The atmosphere is pure, nostalgic cottagecore. Soft, overcast light diffuses across the garden, bringing out the delicate tones of blush pink roses, creamy white hydrangeas, and deep purple lavender. The combination of weathered wood, aged metal, and dense foliage creates a warm, lived-in energy. It feels authentically rustic and deeply rooted in the countryside, a space that has grown richer and more beautiful with each passing season. Taking a slow walk down this pebble path is an instant balm for the mind. The gentle crunch underfoot, the light fragrance of fresh lavender and roses drifting in the breeze, and the sight of butterflies darting between flower heads create a tranquil, grounding experience. Sitting on the shaded bench under the mature oak tree, listening to the soft rustle of leaves while taking in the endless view of open fields, this peaceful farmhouse garden invites you to slow down, take a deep breath, and savor the quiet grace of everyday life. Tucked within the protective embrace of whitewashed weatherboards and stone walls, this sunlit courtyard patio is the ultimate haven for peaceful outdoor living. Welcome to a hidden sanctuary designed to bring warmth, texture, and quiet joy to every moment spent outside. The design transforms a stone-paved courtyard into a secluded outdoor living room. L-shaped farmhouse walls with weathered stone accents, sage green doors, and classic timber windows enclose the space, giving it an intimate structure. At the center of the flagstone patio, weathered wooden bench seating and a deep armchair with plush cream cushions frame a rustic coffee table, perfect for resting a morning teacup. A standout feature is the galvanized steel trough planter in the foreground, bursting with blue hydrangeas, pink roses, white daisies, and soft ornamental grasses. Surrounding the perimeter, a tapestry of terracotta pots, vintage zinc watering cans, and climbing roses trailing up to the roofline soften every edge with lush, living color. The atmosphere exudes pure vintage countryside nostalgia. The combination of warm, aged stone, weathered timber furniture, and cool zinc metal gives the space a grounded, authentic storybook feel. Soft overhead light washes across the stone pavers, highlighting the dusty pastel blooms against the crisp white clapboard walls. It feels like a private secret garden, sheltered from the wind and completely removed from the noise of the busy world. Sitting back on the plush wooden bench surrounded by the quiet hum of garden life brings an immediate wave of calm. The fragrance of potted lavender, fresh herbs, and climbing roses drifts through the air with every passing breeze. Whether enjoying a quiet morning tea, reading your favorite book, or simply listening to birds resting along the roofline, this charming courtyard garden invites you to take a slow, deep breath and embrace the gentle art of countryside living. Stepping into this lush potager garden feels like stepping into a simpler, more grounding rhythm of life. Welcome to a peaceful farmhouse sanctuary, where utility and effortless beauty grow side by side. The layout effortlessly marries functional vegetable gardening with romantic English cottage design. Timber raised beds line a central wooden plank pathway, filled to the brim with fragrant herbs like rosemary, sage, and thyme, alongside fresh lettuces and leafy greens. Scattered around the beds are vintage zinc watering cans and aged terracotta pots, adding authentic rustic charm. On either side, colorful ornamental borders burst with life. Soft yellow and pink roses, blue hydrangeas, white daisies, and spiky purple salvia. In the background, the wooden plank path leads toward a sheltered porch with stone foundation accents, a cozy wooden bench, and a wicker chair set against a weathered timber cottage. Beyond the split rail fence, open fields and green hills stretch out toward the horizon. The atmosphere is rich with authentic countryside warmth. The contrast between raw, sun-cured wood, natural stone, and vibrant living greens gives the space an organic, timeless energy. Soft overhead light washes across the garden, illuminating the dew-kissed leaves and delicate flower petals. It feels deeply connected to the earth, a space that is constantly providing, growing, and offering quiet shelter from the fast-paced world outside. Walking down this wooden path while brushing past fragrant stalks of rosemary and lavender is a sensory joy. The gentle rustle of leaves in the country breeze, the light hum of pollinators moving between the blossoms, and the view of open fields create a deeply tranquil setting. Whether tending to fresh herbs for an evening meal, sitting on the porch bench with a warm tea, or simply watching the afternoon light shift across the garden beds, this cozy farmhouse garden offers an unforgettable sanctuary to slow down, take a deep breath, and appreciate the simple beauty of nature. True farmhouse charm isn't about perfection. It's about the comfort of the details and the peaceful rhythm of the seasons. We hope these rustic inspirations have encouraged you to slow down, embrace the beauty of the well-loved, and design a cozy haven for your home. Thank you for tuning in, subscribing, and allowing us to be a part of your design journey. Take care of your space, celebrate the character in every detail, and we'll see you on the next project.